Live from the local liquor store to your living room, it's Transformers News with your host, YouTube's most outspoken alcoholic and worldly wino, the dashing and debonair Drunken Prime. Thank you all. Let's go ahead and gather around. Let's grab a seat and let's get into the news. Now, this is a follow-up to a video I did, a couple of videos I've done. One was the leaked photos video. I'm going to link that, get that a tag, and I did a discussion video about Rodimus Prime, the Kingdom Commander class, quote-unquote, Rodimus Prime. Now, if you haven't seen those, I'll tag those. Go watch those two videos, and you can come back. But I'm going to be referencing a lot of the things that I spoke about in that video. Like I said, I usually run pretty lockstep with the collector community as a whole, especially in forums I'm a part of. We tend to have the same likes and dislikes about figures. Some people, their tolerance for things is a little bit higher, a little bit lower. Example would be Bumblebee, the Netflix Bumblebee, or Cliff Jumper, the Earthrise Cliff Jumper. Those are two examples of people who hate parts forming. They hate those figures, but at the same time, they'll like Paleotrex. They think Paleotrex is cool, or Six Shot. They think Six Shot is cool. They like the Prime mold for Earthrise / Kingdom, but they'll dislike the trailer and really dislike the price point, because the trailer is not worth $20. Fair. We all have our sort of differing opinions, but we tend to walk in the same line when it comes to most figures. And this is where we differ. This figure right here is where we differ, because this is not a Commander class figure. I don't care what they want to call it. I don't care what they want to say. This is not a Commander class figure. This, and I'm referencing an article I found on T-Formers. Shout out to T-Formers. Thank you for putting this up. This is from earlier this month, but it breaks down the Amazon Japan listing of this figure, and pay close attention to, the price. I mean, the price is the price. If you're going to be shipping international, that's fine. It is what it is. If you're going to buy from Amazon Japan, that's fine. But let's go with the notion that this is an $80 figure compared to the two Commander class figures we got previously. Let's assume this is an $80 figure. At the high end, if you look at the product size, at the high end, 18 centimeters, that's 7 inches. I went to the handy converter, and that's 7 inches. So that's a 7-inch figure that comes with a trailer, a gun, a sword, like 10 effects parts, a matrix, a card, and an instruction manual. Now, interesting thing there is they talk about the battery. There's a battery that's included. Battery for what? You may ask. Okay, so let's add in a light up feature. It's still not an $80 figure. Let's throw in, maybe make some sound effects, or it's still not $80. I don't know how this is an $80 Commander class figure at 7 inches. And especially because if you look at the body of the figure, we're essentially just getting a couple of inches larger version of Hot Rod, Studio Series Hot Rod. The knees are the same. It looks like the ankles transform the same. It looks like the arms transform the same. It might have some extra gimmicks or some gimmicks. I don't know. But it's not $80. This is not an $80 figure. This is not a Commander class figure. This is a Leader class figure with a bunch of stuff included in it. So I'm going to assume, based on this model that they're going with, if a deluxe figure with some extra gimmicks and some effects parts and extra accessories is a Voyager, and a Voyager with a bunch of extra stuff, extra accessories, things like that. A Voyager is a Leader, then what the hell? Why not make a Voyager / Leader a Commander class because we gave them a trailer? Am I the only one that just doesn't see where this doesn't add up? This doesn't make me want to give you my money. I mean, I don't know. Like the forums I'm on, the people are gushing over this thing. They cannot wait for it to come. And I literally just did a video about Kingdom Galvatron, a figure I'm super excited about. Sure, it's going to be a Voyager class figure for a Leader price, but it looks great. And it's not based on, it doesn't look like it's based on any other figure we've received. It might have certain features in a transformation, but it looks, compared to the previous version that we got in the main line, I mean, it looks superior. It just does. It looks designed better. It just looks better. And I'm just looking at these stats for this figure. I'm looking at the product size. I don't see how this figure is worth $80 on a Commander scale. You know, I don't know. I'm very confused by this. I'm very confused. And I'm not only confused about my feeling, about the way I should be feeling about this figure, because apparently I'm missing something. Apparently something's flying over my head that I don't get. That everyone seems to be just madly in love with this figure. And I just don't get it. I don't understand what they're seeing that I'm not. But what I am seeing is that this is a Voyager Leader with a trailer and a bunch of accessories and potentially a light up feature, maybe some sound effects, or may talk or something, I don't know. And it's $80. And people want it. So, you know, I mean, this might end up being one of those figures that I just kind of purchase just to see if I'm wrong. I might buy this one and then turn around and just throw this up on a secondary market. Not for scalper prices, because we don't scalp here at the Drunken Prime News. I would just throw it up for the price plus whatever shipping is and just recoup my expenses after I review it. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if this is something you're absolutely looking forward to. If you're looking forward to this, I'm happy if it makes you happy. But I don't see the value in what you're getting. Love the character, but I don't love what they're doing with this what seems to be a price gouge. But once again, like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments. And with that said, be good, be safe, and this is the Drunken Prime, cracking open one last beer and signing off.